Hi, you've reached the channel High Voltage. My name is Lasha Royenko. I'm in a very clean, clear space where you should have nothing feng shui-wise except your bed. If you've never been here before, I'm a master at nothing, but I'm good at a lot of things. First and foremost, if you've been to this channel before, fast forward to 2 minutes. In a nutshell, if you want to find out why this is high voltage, but I'm also a helpful vigilante, in part it's projection because of the trauma that I went through. I want to help others, and this channel is growing only by subscriptions, likes, comments, like everybody else's. The only difference is, and I vowed this many times on Sophie's life, even though Sophie's passed, she's still right here and 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 here. So yeah, 2/3 of the money that I earn from Google when I get there is going into this community. Now, having said that, I'm reading a book called The Exorcism of Anneliese Micheal, and I'm just going to dive in. It's based on the movie The Exorcism of Emily Rose. To Bucking Bull, in gratitude for his advice and encouragement. The Exorcism of Anneliese Micheal is based on the movie The Exorcism of Emily Rose, and this is a true story. This book is out of print. I've had it for now almost 15 years. So this is the introduction. In a rural community in Bavaria called Klingenberg, in a modern 2-storied house on Mittelterweg, a young student by the name of Anneliese Micheal died in the summer of 1976 of what appeared to be severe battery and starvation. She had contusions on her face, arms, hands, legs, and was frighteningly emaciated. The physician whom her letter asked for a death certificate refused to issue it because it could not be sure that she died of natural causes. So a physician said this. A priest who had called the district attorney's office in Oschwenberg the same day spoke of demonic possessions, possessed by demons. In response to their request, and with the official permission of the Bishop of Weisberg, Dr. Joseph Stangl, 2 priests carried out a ritual of exorcism. It was done in total secrecy and lasted for months up to the time of Anneliese's death. Despite her obvious physical deterioration, none of the persons in on the secret, it was alleged, sought medical help for her, help that supposedly could have saved her life. I'm going to stop there. I just want you to think about this. And I am going to read this every day. I know I've said that in the past. However, this is 2025. It's time for new vibes. I can concentrate on myself. and I will be here. I'm very nervous going live lately since Sophie passed, and I'm just being honest, but I want you to think about two possibilities. Every prediction that I've made has come true, and I'll give you an example. I remember when we moved here, I had my very last surgery August the 23rd of 2019 in Hamilton, and we lived in Barrie, and we moved August the 28th of 2019 because our cable was installed on September the 2nd of 2019. I went to Vancouver November the 17th to December the 3rd. My belongings came back around the 19th of December. I got COVID January the 10th of 2020. I remember dates very, very clearly. I really believe in God. I don't know if it's a he or a she. I do read scripture. I haven't been reading that live, but this book is so important because it begs the two possibilities. We are either alone and there is no God and no hell and no purgatory and no faith, or we are not alone. And either perspective in the universe, either being alone or not alone, is a really, like, to me, it's fascinating. And then there's the physics aspect of it. There's different religions, but my main purpose of telling you about those dates is I said, Mother, there's something spiritual that's going to change the planet's consciousness. It's coming. I don't know what it is. I said, but if I don't get my belongings back now, and it was 10 years, 10 years. I didn't have my own bed. And I'm not a victim and I'm not a survivor. Okay? It takes two to tango. I take full responsibility for any mistakes I've ever made in life and anybody I've ever hurt. But there is, and then COVID hit. And I remember my friend Liam said, Geraldine, I've seen Lash look really rough before, but I don't know what she has, but I'm out of here. And my best friend, who ended up betraying me, stayed with me that weekend and wouldn't come near me because there was something. So I had the dry cough. I'm telling you this because my intuition is telling me you've got to pick a side right now. If you think we're run by aliens, that's fine. But then they have some superpower. Where did they come from? Everything starts from something. But we, as human beings, can't explain it, and we can't wrap our heads around it. And out of all the exorcism movies I've watched with Anthony Hopkins and Russell Crowe, and the man, and oh gosh, something about Susan, Patricia Arquette in Stigmata. You either believe or you don't, because you can't split yourself in two. This book leaves you with, it's a very ambiguous ending, but you have to pick a side. And whatever side you land on in this community and in the world, it should be fine. But it's more spiritual. I will give you my contention of what I believe, because maybe my beliefs have changed since the last time I read it. Because as I always say from that movie Elegy with Ben Kingsley and Penelope Cruz, that one line, when you read a book and you read it 10 years later, are you going to have the same perspective? I will leave you with that, and I will see you tomorrow, and God bless everybody, okay?